Hi everybody, welcome back to the pottery. Lovely to see you again. So today our art lesson is going to be more of a design technology challenge, and you're going to be building a structure. Because this lesson is a challenge for everybody from year 2 all the way through to year 6, you've got to really think about what you're doing. So if you're in year 2 and some of the things I explained seem a little bit difficult, don't worry about it. Year 6, if some of the things seem a little bit easy, my expectation is that you're going to do the harder things. Okay, so just have a go, everybody, and do the very best that you can, if that's all right. If you've got a family that would like to join in with you, or you want to make a team effort at home, that's absolutely fine as well. Okay, so all you'll need for this challenge is some cardboard, just a cardboard box, delivery box, hopefully you've got one of those, and some scissors. Pencil and a ruler might be helpful. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and build the tallest structure we can from cardboard without using sellotape or glue or blue tack or elastic bands or anything like that. We're only joining the cardboard using scissors and the cardboard itself. So I've got some ideas to show you, so I'll bring you a bit closer and explain what we're going to do next. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a base for your structure. So this is how I've made mine. You don't have to do it this way, but this is an idea. So I'm going to take it apart so you can see how to make it. So, a square and 4 slits. 2 of those, both the same size. And then 4 pieces of card, all the same size. So I'm going to slide the piece of card into the slots like this. It's quite stiff cardboard, holds together fairly well. Now that could be a structure, but it's not so strong, you can see. So if I have another piece to join the other bits together, I think it will make it stronger. Well, I know it because I've already had a go. So this is a bit more awkward as you try and slot these other pieces in together. So now my structure is much, much stronger, and I just want to play about with it so that I get it all nice and level and strong. So you can see that's fine. So here's an idea for how you can join pieces of cardboard together to make a strong and stable structure. You can use this technique at any point of your sculpture. This, I think, works quite well for the base. So you need to make sure your base is fairly wide and strong, otherwise your tower will collapse. So that's the first thing that you're going to think about. I'm going to show you another technique now of how you can put the next layer on. So having got your base, you need to then think about how you can build the next layer on. You could use something a bit like a bridge. So here's just a straightforward piece of card with 2 folds in it. Again, I put a slit in here, so I can slide that onto there and again on this side. So this gives me, again, a fairly strong structure, and we've gained maybe another 6 or 7 centimetres in height. I have already, because I was doing this before the film, cut some slits in here because this is where I'm going to add the next level. In order to do that, I had to take the bridge off and then draw a little line where they were going to go and then cut it and then reassemble it. So I just want to show you that at this point. It's a bit of a sort of, here's one I made earlier idea, so sorry about that, but that's what I did, okay? Again, a bridge structure coming up, folded across and down. So what I've done this time though, I've cut almost like a peg that's going to go into the slot that I showed you a second ago. So can you see? So this is now going to go through the slot. Not very easy to do while I'm trying to show you on the camera. Have a go. On this side. And now the other side. So, again, quite strong, show you. Getting more difficult to balance these scissors on the top. yeah? So the strength is coming up here, so our structure is getting taller. Now you can notice that my structure started off being quite wide and now it's got to quite a narrow point. So really I would like to make that a little bit bigger, otherwise it's going to get difficult to add things on. So a piece of card, I made a hole in it with a pencil, and this is just a little bit of the cardboard which I'm going to push through this hole that I've made on the top. So it's almost a bit like, pushing through that actually, a bit like a nail I suppose, going through. So that holds it in place so it can't be tapped off. And that gives us a wider platform. Obviously you would have a much bigger piece of card in order to put the next level onto. A very strong and stable structure to use when you're building something is a triangular shape. So what I've done here is I've got a rectangle of card and I've cut a little piece out here and I've cut a slot in here, made my folds. So you can push the little slot and the little tab through to give you a shape like that. And because the cardboard is very stiff, it will hold it. I can stand this on the top of my structure. So this is the first time it's not joined, it is resting. So in this challenge, you are allowed one piece that balances, everything else must be connected. So this is my balancing piece. So here's my triangular shape. To add my next layer, again, a long strip of card. I haven't folded it, I'm having a curve now. Again, the slit system there. So I'm going to slide one piece onto there. And one piece onto the other side. So this is joined, so this will go back to balance on the top of my structure. Let's see how tall it is. I would say 60 centimetres. The cardboard tower. Well, I showed you some different techniques of how you can join it together. It is a fun challenge and this is just for 1 week. So really experiment, really have a go, find other techniques that you can have to join your cardboard. Remember, only one piece is allowed to balance. Otherwise you'll just end up with a whole pile of cardboard boxes, which is no experiment or no learning. So see what you can do. It would be really nice to sit when you send me your photographs, if you can send a photograph of your tape measure next to it so we can truly see how tall it is. So it's a design technology challenge. It could so easily be an artist's challenge though as well. This could easily be a piece of sculpture. What would you need to do to make this more beautiful? Could you spray it silver? Well, if you had silver spray paint, I'm sure. Could you add panels of colour? Could you decorate it in some way? Could you add wire? Could you add string? Could you add streamers? What could you do to turn it into a piece of sculpture? If you fancied that, that would be really fun to do. I think definitely if we were in school, we'd be having a go at that. So, 1 week challenge. Everybody try your best. Year 2 and 3, this is a big ask, I know that. But you're all really, really brave at having a go and doing your best. So I wish you lots of luck. I can't wait to see your pictures. I wonder how tall you can make your structure. Mine's 60 centimetres. I wonder if you could do a metre. That's 100 centimetres. Have a go.